Star Wars fans have always enjoyed the little blooper in A New Hope where a stormtrooper hits his head on a door. Well, because this is Star Wars and everything has a story and a reason, we now know exactly who that stormtrooper was and even why he hit his head. So that's what we'll be talking about today. First, we need to back up to Tatooine where the story begins. TD-110 was a stormtrooper commander stationed on Tatooine. Like every other soldier on the planet, he and his men were tasked with finding two missing droids. Those droids happened to pass right under their noses and they let them go. They had no idea they had been tricked or influenced at all, but every single member of the squad was affected. They were overcome with an intense desire to slack off on the job because it was exactly what they truly wanted to do. They didn't want to check identification, and not knowing the true purpose behind finding the droids, they didn't really care all that much in the first place. Obi-Wan's suggestion only made desires they normally would have ignored come to the forefront, and they all chose to shirk their duties. When the Millennium Falcon escaped Tatooine, TD-110 and those under his command were summoned to the Death Star. By the time they arrived, he was feeling some side effects of the mind trick, one of which included a pounding headache. He was about to shower and finally rest when they were instead put on alert and sent to check a compromised control room. He was feeling under the weather, so he gave command to one of his soldiers. As they passed Darth Vader, TD-110 had an epiphany about the Force and is distracted as he starts to piece together what happened on Tatooine. That's when he hit his head on the door, knocking the thought out of his mind. He saw 3PO and R2 again, and still the thought that those weren't the droids he was looking for persisted. He stayed behind to guard them and let them go again. The realization dawned on him too late, and he went to chase after them until he was ordered to report to command. He knew that they had seen his failure on Tatooine and that he would be severely punished. I like this story mostly for its insight into mind tricks. It's more than just a wave of a hand and a suggestion. In the Legends Darth Bane trilogy, a Jedi notes that mind tricks work best if you suggest something the target already wants to do. Those stormtroopers were tired and hot and just wanted to take it easy, so Obi-Wan suggested they do exactly that. I like that the effects are also not without consequences. They get headaches, they're off their game for a long time after, and some of the suggestions remain, like TD-110 very nearly piecing together that he was tricked, but still not recognizing 3PO or R2. Also, the story just did a good job at painting a picture of a stormtrooper who was more than just a suit of armor. I legit felt bad for the guy. What do you guys think now that we know the full story of the stormtrooper that bumped his head? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel to see new Star Wars videos every single day, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out my Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.